What's going on? What's going on? It's Lady Dre, and welcome to Healing Sessions. I hope that you're having an amazing, abundant, prosperous, loving, fulfilling, masterful, harmonious, purposeful day. You know. Okay, so real quick, we're going to keep it short. We're going to keep it sweet. We're going to talk about forgiveness, right? And it is important to not only have forgiveness for others, but forgiveness for yourself, right? And I know sometimes you're like, no, we're not about to do this. I'm not about to deal with you. And that can very well be the case. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to deal with them. But you can also forgive. And in forgiving, you allow yourself to free up that emotion, that pent up aggression, that pent up anger, that pent up resentment, and release it, really, right? So, yeah, it's beneficial for you to be able to forgive, but really it's ultimately for you to be able to be in a space where you're not carrying around that angst. You're not carrying around that hurt, that betrayal, And again, you can forgive somebody, but that doesn't mean that you have to be around them. That doesn't mean that you have to, allow them in your space. It doesn't mean that. It just is allowing for you to be able to let go of that pain, let go of that resentment, let go of that whatever it is. And granted, listen, it takes time. Don't get me wrong. It takes time to be able to say, I forgive you for doing XYZ to me. I understand. Trust me. Listen, if you know, you know, right? However, what I've come to understand and come to learn is that when we do hold on to it, it really just eats away at us. It really eats away at you. It eats away at your betterment of life. It eats away at you moving forward. It eats away at you just being in a better space, right? So I just want to encourage you to forgive, Again, it doesn't mean that you have to hang around them. It doesn't mean that you got to call them. It doesn't mean none of that. It just means that we're going to release all that energy pertaining to what they did to us. Because ultimately, whatever they did to you, did it help you grow? Did it help you evolve? And even in it, right? Like, hear this out. Even in it, you may not see it at the time. But if you look back, you will see how it made you grow or helped you evolve, right? So release that. Release the negative energy, release the hurt, release the betrayals, release the pain, and just know that you're better off with releasing all that energy, right? And also too, just making room for new energy to come in, right? New opportunities, new people, right? And we just want to release, right? So I just want to encourage you. And also, too, that goes for yourself. If you've done things to yourself that you feel like you need to forgive yourself for, forgive yourself. Because, listen, ultimately, you have to go through that experience in order for you to be able to do whatever it is that you need to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting here and saying that everything that somebody has done to you was part of the plan. Or maybe it was. I don't know. But forgive yourself, right? Give yourself some grace and ultimately know that, when we release it, we make room for the new. All right. I love y'all. Y'all be easy.